Okay, so I apparently don't know how to use the tablet as well as I thought I did. But I just made this video, but either way, now I'm just going to shorten it. So I'm pretty pissed because Corey DOJ, my husband, which apparently everyone's like, oh, he's not your husband, he's your ex-husband. It's all like, when did we ever sign the divorce papers, for one? Two, he left me for his coworker Hannah Stalker. It's all like, so when he left me for his coworker Hannah Stalker, there were no court orders to take my daughter. And he took my daughter, the cops. I called the cops. The cops told me he's the dad. He can do what he wants. Definitely not necessarily true. Who the fuck would say that? It's technically a 14-41 in North Carolina. It's been over a year, but I've been fighting, trying to get everything. I had hundreds of lawyers that I contacted and everything. I was trying to see my daughter. I was trying to see why he did what he did. And then I ended up driving back to New Mexico from North Carolina, which is my hometown. And I ended up seeing the Monroe crap and all the stuff all over the damn country. The Riverside, California, and then finding out the Raleigh studios and the Raleigh studios out there in Los Angeles or whatever it is, and the Hollywood studios in Hollywood and Monroe and crap like that. And it's all like 10/18, which was my marriage date. 10/18 Monroe Street in Pinehurst, North Carolina. That was literally like when I got married. It had the Superstar at the Hardee's or whatever. And it turns out that that's the sun or whatever. And it's like, I see the sun all over the place, and it's just a fucking nightmare because, as far as I knew, there was a sunshine of Christina Lemons. And it's like, then I had to look back at her, and then I look back at, she's Corey's ex. And he keeps on telling me, I made my ex work. And then he's like, I let you stay home, this, that, and the other thing. And he told me that about like 8 years ago. And then come to find out that he was trying to pin that shit on me. And then he was trying to make maybe Christina Lemons. Like, he tried making me move in with my mom. My mom ended up beating me up, and nobody wanted to even do anything about that either. And then I come over here, and my Uncle Mike, he tries pulling out my teeth and just all kinds of stuff. It's all like, what the hell was all of that about, for one? And I was like, get help, all because I typed I surrender in what 20, I typed it in 2020 in like May, or it was before May or something like that. But I was talking to like 40 different people at the time, and each time, certain times, I would message certain people, and then other people would message me and carry on the conversation. I didn't know what the hell was happening, and then all of a sudden everyone's like, get help, get help, get help, get help. Well, I went to go get help, and I went to go get help everywhere I thought I could. I didn't know where to get help. I went to the police, I went to government agencies, I went to people. I went everywhere that I thought I could get help or whatever, but nobody even took the time of day. The cops were laughing at me. The cops tried saying that I had a relationship with my uncle because him and his girlfriend were wearing the Monroe crap, the Reds, this, that, and the other thing. As Corey's sitting there with his other girlfriend saying, go Reds, go Reds, go Reds. And I'm sitting there and I'm like, the Blues were even shittier too if it's like red and blue. But then again, it's all like, I typed it to Keith Percy, and it's just all like, when I got back to North Carolina, it was one of the worst fucking experiences of my fucking life because I didn't know who the hell I was talking to half of the time. And it was just weird. Take me back in time. It's all like, I don't want to go back in time, Back to the Future with the 7-Eleven crap. That's my birthday, right? It's all like, that shit was just traumatizing. It's like, when I was a teenager, they didn't even let me get a free Slurpee as a large, or even 2 free Slurpees. They ended up giving me just these small little free Slurpees, and I used to go get them every year. But either way, it's like, it was some bullshit. But I see my family everywhere. I see my friends everywhere. And yet, then again, I don't have any friends, right? Because everybody ended up cutting me off. And they're all like, oh, your husband just doesn't have time for 2 women. And it's like, I don't think he was my husband, because right after that surrender thing, my husband was definitely not my friggin' husband. He started flipping me off and doing all kinds of weird things. And they're all like, oh, it was just his girlfriend. It was just his girlfriend that surrendered you. They were just showing you what they did. And it's like my whole childhood and everything, that sunflower crap, the bee crap, it's all like the ladybug crap. It's all like, I'm only calling it crap because that was like, our rings were red and black. And I'm calling it crap because the sunflower ladybug stuff was when I was a tiny little toddler. I was only 3. It's just beyond incomprehensible of what they were doing to me. And then, like I said, there's the Riverside, the Hollywood, the Monroe over there on the I-20. And then I end up having to find out all kinds of weird stuff, and then finding out that some of my accounts were going to his girlfriends. And then finding out that he was having some relationship with Britney Smith, and Britney Smith was telling me, Cora's my baby, she loves my truck, and all kinds of stuff. And I didn't know what the hell to do. Turns out he was sleeping with her since 2017 or some shit. I have no idea, but she kept saying that Cora was her baby, that he loved her truck, and I ain't winning and she ain't playing, and she wanted to lay the red girl down in a dress in the forest and kill them, and they're all like, work for it, Cinderella, work for it, Cinderella. Everybody's all like, oh, you have a boy, you got a boy, it was a boy. No, I have 2 little girls now. He left me while I was pregnant. I don't know what to do or what to say, because he ended up like just cutting me off. Good luck finding me. Oh, you're never gonna see her again. You're never gonna see her again. That's what my Uncle Mike said. And they're like, oh, you have a relationship with your Uncle Mike? I mean, there is so much to this. I have so much to this. I am just literally pissed off. Because, you know, like Stonegate's area in Virginia, and it's over here in Rio Rancho too, but it's somewhere in Virginia, and it says something like, there's a left broke road. It's all like, are you fucking bullshitting me? And it's like, everywhere I go, I see stupid sun crap or sunflower crap and this, that, and the other thing. And first off, I hate polyamory. I'm not one of those people that likes sharing that kind of shit. Making a video, texting someone, verbally communicating, that's verbally sharing in certain ways. But it's not like sharing like, hey, here, I'm gonna talk about it. It means that you can take aspects of my fucking life, huh? Absolutely not. Fuck, I hate him. I wish that they were both rotting in the fucking ground.